everybody, it's Josh from Blackout, and beside me we have a Dodge Challenger TA edition. I think it's also a Scat Pack TA, I think. We've got so many submodels of these things. We are doing paint protection film on the whole front end of this car. It's also getting a ceramic coating. The last couple days we've spent prepping the car. What that includes for something like this is a really good wash, a clay bar if necessary. If you feel the paint, it feels a little bit rough, probably needs clay bar. We always clay before we install paint protection and a ceramic coating. And also something that you'll notice on this car that may be a little bit weird looking is this front fender does not have any graphics on it. Now, there's a couple different ways we can do paint protection film when factory graphics are involved. Number one is go over top of the graphics. When you do that, it leaves a small line of air along where the film has to go over top of the vinyl. Usually not that big of a problem, not that noticeable. That's what we normally suggest. The big problem here is, if you notice, the paint is glossy. The vinyl is not. The film is glossy to protect the fender. If we put the glossy film on top of the not glossy vinyl, it makes the vinyl glossy. It would look very stupid to have a glossy fender vinyl and not glossy anywhere else. So that leaves us with two options. Number one, put the film on top and hand cut around every decal. We do that sometimes. It's not that fun to do. It's very complex. You have to make sure you are absolutely perfect with your cuts. I'm not afraid of that. I'm no stranger to it, but this one in particular is very hard because it has the letters TA in it. And overall, if you want the best look possible, and you're already spending a lot of money to get the car protected, the best way to do it is to remove the graphics like we did here, lay the paint protection film on the car, and then reinstall the factory graphics. Some people may not realize we can get the factory graphics straight from the dealership. Usually we don't have to wait some crazy amount of time. We have the 392 badges for the fenders, as well as the stripe for the fenders. There's also a stripe on the front of the bumper that we removed for the same reason. What we're gonna do today is go ahead and install the paint protection film, probably get the graphics installed also, then we're gonna start the coating process. That's what's going on with this Challenger. Thanks for checking it out. So we are about to reinstall the stripe, the factory TA stripe that we had to remove to get the PPF underneath it. So what's cool about these stripes is, since they're factory, they have alignment points built right into the transfer tape. So I'll show you what that means. So this tells you exactly where to put the stripe. That way there's no guessing. Honestly, not even any measuring you have to do. Put my way with it?
Yeah, because I got it.
Pretty perfect, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we just got the stripes reinstalled on the Challenger. Mimic the factory ones perfectly because they are straight from Mopar. And we're still waiting on the one for the top of the bumper. And that's it. It's good to go. Then it's ready for the CeramicPro package.